Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Robert Lieberman, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it's my pleasure and a real privilege to bring greetings on behalf of the Johns Hopkins University at this very special ceremony honoring those graduating seniors who are members of the Hopkins lacrosse team and track and field who are participating in the NCAA championships. Let me begin with a very warm welcome to the family and friends of the graduates who are with us to share this happy and important occasion. And to those of you who are graduating, I extend my deepest congratulations. This is a great day for you and a great day for Johns Hopkins because we rejoice with you in the completion of outstanding achievements which have brought you here this afternoon, although I understand you all have some unfinished business off campus. Therefore, on behalf of the university, I extend to all of you who are about to become Johns Hopkins graduates our sincere admiration and respect for your many accomplishments. As the newest members of our proud Johns Hopkins alumni family, we will look to you for loyalty, assistance, and support, and to do all that you can to continue our proud Johns Hopkins alumni tradition. In turn, we pledge to keep Johns Hopkins at the forefront of discovery and higher education, to never falter in our commitment to excellence, and to always be a university of which you can be proud. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce to you our President, Ron Daniels.
Thanks, Provost Lieberman. Good afternoon and welcome to the friends, parents, and family gathered here today to celebrate the graduation of these members of the Johns Hopkins University class of 2015. Now, before I begin, let me turn to our lacrosse players. On the field this season, you have honored your friend and teammate who was taken from us too soon, freshman Jeremy Huber. I know he would have cheered your accomplishments today and been so proud of your grit, your passion, and your outstanding play. He might have thought you cut it a bit close on Sunday in Annapolis, but he would have been thrilled nonetheless with the result. Now this afternoon, we will dispense with some of the formalities of a typical commencement ceremony and get to the heart of the matter, celebrating your achievements. And for obvious reasons, I want to start with a sports story. Now, not long before you were born, everyone wanted to be like Michael Jordan, that is, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. He spent, as you know, a total of 14 years in the NBA, and during his tenure, the Chicago Bulls were a force to be reckoned with. A prolific scorer and extraordinary defense player, Michael Jordan led the team to 6 NBA titles and was inducted twice into the Basketball Hall of Fame, first as an individual player, and then as part of the Dream Team that won gold at the 1992 Olympics. But what interests me was how Mike captured his story. As he put it, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I failed over and over and over again. Then he said, and that's why I succeed. Michael Jordan was willing to take a risk, and indeed to risk failure, in order to achieve greatness. He was driven by a spirit of persistence. As I probably don't have to remind you, after 4 years here, that fearless and relentless pursuit of excellence is very much the Hopkins way. Now consider your coaches. Coach Petramella, a Blue Jay himself, brought his own fierce commitment to achievement back to Homewood Field, and this year took the team to all new heights in your first Big Ten season. And more than that, the coach did something I have never seen him do before. He smiled. First in College Park, and then in Annapolis. And I want to tell you something that I never knew before. The coach has teeth. Who knew? Coach Van Allen. Where is Coach Van Allen? It's Bobby. Has fostered the talents of his runners, practice after practice, meet after meet, encouraging them to exceed their own high expectations and leading them to success. And Bobby, what great leadership you have brought to our track program here at Hopkins. We're so lucky to have your leadership. If you're at Thursday's ceremony, you would hear our commencement speaker, Dr. Ed Catmull, who is president of Disney and Pixar Animation Studios. A diehard Disney fan, Ed's childhood dream was to be an animator. His only problem, though, was he realized he couldn't draw well enough to join Disney's ranks. And so when faced with this impediment, he changed tack and found another route to success. He became a computer scientist, and program by program, he and his team took the art and the technology of animated film to infinity and beyond. And in his ingenuity, fearlessness, and persistence, he reflects the spirit that permeates our classrooms and carries through the ranks of our alumni. You may know the feeling. During your time here, you have spent hour after hour, grueling hour indeed, toiling alone in the research lab, the library, or the studio. Seized by some challenge, you felt compelled to unravel. You may have felt this acutely this season as you played game after game and ran meet after meet, setting ever higher standards for yourself and always reaching to meet them. We're in awe, truly in awe of your collective achievements. This is the driving force of persistence that defines this place, and it's precisely what I hope that you take from here as you leave. Ed Catmull, Coach Petramella, and Coach Van Allen have built their careers around their passionate pursuits, and they, like Mike, have risked failure in order to realize their highest aspirations. I hope, as we hand you your very hard-earned degree and release you into the world, that you too will find your passion and pursue it with stubborn persistence, even after 9,000 missed shots. Graduates, you have met the challenges that Hopkins put before you. This afternoon, we honor and celebrate your efforts, but we also honor your parents and family, recognizing the role they have played bringing you to this place. They share the glory of this occasion with you. I would ask that all the parents who are assembled here today and the grandparents to please stand so that we can recognize you. And now, without further ado, will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Engineering and Bachelor of Arts please rise? That's you guys. Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Johns Hopkins University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor degrees for which you have been certified by the faculties, together with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereto. And before you're seated, let me just say the following. Although your active affiliation with Johns Hopkins University is hereby concluded, I must impress upon you that as you leave the campus this week, and I know our track athletes are leaving just in a matter of minutes, know that you will be on official business. And as such, and I emphasize this as president, we expect you to comport yourself in a manner that will not only bring dignity, honor, and respect to Johns Hopkins, but will also wreak destruction, devastation, and loss on all of our opponents. And with that, I say, go Blue Jays. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. Let's have a round of applause for our newest graduates. At this time, I would like to ask Terry Martinez, Dean of Student Life, to come forward to recognize our seniors. Dean Martinez.
It is now my pleasure to read the names of the seniors assembled here today. Please come forward as your name is called. Edward Philip Castronova, Jr. Robert Thomas Enright. Brady Matthew Favey. Bronson Lane Kelly. John Patrick Kelly. Andrew Patrick Kennedy. Francis Ford Loeb. Ashley Patrice Murphy. Michael Charles Pellegrino. Nikon Schuler. Edward William Scher. Michael Joseph Spadaro. And Wells Thomas Stanwyck, Jr. Our warmest congratulations to all of our graduates and their families. Please join us for a reception in the lobby at the conclusion of the ceremony. As we begin the recessional, I request that you remain in your seats until the recessional of the university officials and graduates is complete. Please rise.